How aware would you say Portland currently is of the big social justice issues? You know.
Well, it it's hard asking or answering the question how well is Portland like in tune,
Hmm.
because I think there's different parts of Portland,
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely.
So
Microeconomies, micro
yes, very much,
communities.
very much so. And so uh, I'm a part of Black Lives Matter. So for me, within my community, they're very aware.
Hmm.
You know, I'm a 39-year-old African mixed. My
Hmm.
mom's Hawaiian, so uh, coming back from the Million Man March, I kind of don't use the words African American or Black anymore,
Yeah.
but I still do because it's my verbiage. But
Yeah.
but there's a lot of individuals here who are conscious.
Hmm.
There's a lot of groups here. There are a lot of people here who know, but there are also a lot of people who kind of live in the matrix.
So let me cut. I'll just cut right through the
Go
bullshit.
ahead.
How aware are white people in Portland?
How aware are white people? White
Yeah.
people are pretty aware,
Yeah. Maybe not so active.
maybe not so active, but I'll give you an example. So my daughter's kindergarten teacher is 28 years old. I won't give any names.
Yeah. Yeah.
28 years
And
old,
I,
North Portland. Didn't know about the Million Man March.
right.
I came back and I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Almost had to walk away from the conversation because
Yeah.
I was like, I need to learn you. How aware are white people? Not very aware.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've talked to several people since I've been back from the Million Man March, and it's like, how much do you not know about what's going on in our country?
Hmm.
I was at the beach this past summer talking to a gentleman at Seaside at a bar. He didn't know what happened in our world.
Right.
He knew about South Carolina just because he had kind of heard about it, but he didn't know about Baltimore.
Hmm.
He didn't know about Trayvon.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Sandra Bland, Tamir
how
Rice. I
can you
mean,
not know about these major issues in your living in America? You know, where
hmm.
we have the most freedoms, you know, and but we're attached to everything, you know, phone.
Do you have any commentary on like the have you been following like the student
Oh, for
union
sure.
and yeah
Yep.
you have any commentary on like
For PSU,
the disarm PSU movement and
well, I would say this: it is ridiculous that anyone anyone gets murdered
hmm.
unjustly. It's ridiculous that campus police feel that they have to follow students or individuals off campus.
Hmm.
Number two.
Hmm.
Number three, their training is definitely not as extensive as Portland police training.
Hmm.
So for any of them to feel like they have to use a firearm
Hmm.
is ridiculous. Number four, it's it's almost baffling that we even have to have this conversation. At some point there has to be a stand for justice,
Hmm.
for people to be able to say, you know what, it's not okay. So no matter if they're going to um, town halls or they're going to certain areas where there's public gatherings and doing mic checks
Hmm.
and doing roll call and taking over and shutting shit down, has to happen.
Hmm.
Has to happen.
How can events like Poetic Justice, how can poets, how can artists, you know, what difference does it make?
Well, events like Poetic Justice, allows us, number one, to gather people
Hmm.
and to just fellowship,
Mm.
because that community is a community that's always nonviolent.
Hmm.
We're pretty revolutionary,
Hmm.
but we're also artists.
You're speaking to the Poetic Justice community right now.
Well, not you, the poetry community.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Poetry community, artists. Um, you know, even at hip hop shows,
Hmm.
you might have guys who are violent there. You might have thugs there,
Hmm.
but it's usually supporting the culture of hip hop.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, there might be guns there.
No.
There might be dudes there who got records. There might be dudes there who are ready to fight.
Yeah.
But it's supporting the elements of hip hop.
Graph artists, b-boys, everything.
Yes. So in this community, for poetic justice and for events like this to happen, it allows people who have something to say the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Number one. Number two, it allows us to get together and fellowship. Number three, it allows art to be shared. Because, I mean, I'm dope. I'm just being real.
Mm-hmm.
And so are a lot of the artists that, I support. So it's like, man, we got good stuff to say, so let's get it out
Put the
there.
best foot forward.
Yes. I don't know where I'm on my list, but I think I'm at number 4, number 5.
Yeah.
But then it also allows us to spark more conscious thinking, more sharing of real truth and information,
Yeah.
sometimes even just through art. And then also, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I get on the soapbox and
Yeah.
so
So
yeah.
students from the school sought you out.
Yes, sir.
And how about, so you were speaking to nationwide issues.
Yes. People power.
Mhm.
It has to be about power to the people. Um, I don't want to bash my country, but
But criticize?
yes, just a little 2 cents, a little
Yeah.
constructive criticism,
Yeah.
little 2 cents.
Yep.
Let's keep it moving,
Yep.
because we gotta keep it moving.
Yep. It's a
Gotta keep it
workshop.
moving. Yeah, it is. Gotta keep it moving because I got kids to raise,
Yeah.
people to teach, kids to coach, and so, but it has to be about also embetterment. It has to be about us getting better, solving problems. It has to be about embetterment. I don't like dwellers and complainers. It has to be about solving the problems. So I like the constructive criticism. I like a little bit of, all right, and we can talk a little bit and complain a little bit, but after we get to dwelling, nah, we're harping now. Now that negativity is gonna start setting in. Negativity is just gonna do nothing but bring in more negativity. So let's stay optimistic, let's stay positive, but let's be realistic,
Yeah.
and let's fight the cause.
How do we deconstruct and then build?
Yep.
Yep.